Hank, nice to see you again. Thanks for coming in. I know I saw you about 6 months ago for your diabetes, and I wonder if you can tell me how things have gone since our last appointment.
I've shown some improvement mostly, little downs and ups, but some improvement.
Hank, have you brought your record of your blood glucose monitoring with you today?
Oh, no, darn, sorry, I forgot it at home. I've had some, increases, but I forgot it at home.
That's okay. Can you tell me what the range has been? How have your blood sugars? How has your blood sugar been?
It's been going up and down, kind of in a steady pattern, from 10% to 11%, and in between there. One time at work, it was a little lower, it was about 8, but mostly pretty good.
Okay, those sound like pretty good numbers. Can you tell me what the highest blood sugar you've had in the last 6 months?
Well, the highest was, I did have a 26 once.
26. All right. Hank, how many times a day are you monitoring right now?
Well, in the morning I test it. Oh, if it's about 9%, then at noon I won't test it again. But then in the evening, oh, maybe, I'll test it again. If it's between 10 and 11, then I'll know that that's pretty good, that it's fine.
All right, twice a day is excellent. Good for you. Let me ask you how your weight has been over the last 6 months.
Really, right now I've lost some weight. I'm really pretty happy about that. I haven't, gained too much. So I'm feeling pretty good. I actually had to go out and buy some new pants. I lost so much weight, so I'm happy about that. Um, I try to make sure that I lost this weight, but I enjoy myself. I'm eating good foods, not eating stuff high in sugar. Really trying to take care of myself. Trying to be careful with what I eat.
Okay, good for you. Now, have you got any regular exercise program going right now?
Well, I enjoy really being outside. So I like to do things outside. I'm really eager to get out and do that. I might do stuff like mowing lawn, anything. Not really much for just sitting around and doing nothing. I enjoy the outdoors. If by chance it's raining or something and I have to stay in, I'm just not one to sit and watch TV. I might do some sewing, cleaning, like washing dishes, stuff like that.
All right, good. I'm glad you're staying active, Hank. Now, as you know from previous discussions we've had, people with diabetes can have problems with their vision. How has your vision been over the last 6 months?
A little bit. About 4 months ago, I kind of had an impact with it. Um, Thought maybe it was with some food that I ate or a bad diet or something. So I had some drops, but since then, I've been taking care of myself, watching, making sure, when I'm reading something, um, if I need to, if I'm having any problems and I need to, I can use the drops for my eyes. So really, I'd say maybe I've had just a little bit of some trouble, but not real bad.
All right. I think then let's come back to that. Something I'm also curious about is whether you've had any numbness or tingling in your fingers or toes.
I have had some in my lower legs, but it seems like it's resolved itself. It's, not happening now.
Okay. One of the other things we're concerned about in diabetes, Hank, is the increased risk of infections. Have you had any infections over the last 6 months? Any skin infections or urine infections?
Oh, no, nothing. No problems.
Excellent. Now, last time you were here, we started you on a glucose lowering drug. I wonder if you're still taking your medication um, and if you're having any problems with side effects.
Oh, no, I'm fine. It's wonderful.
Good, I'm glad. All right. Now, Hank, we want to keep you healthy as long as possible. So let's talk a little bit about your diet and your weight. Can you tell me um, what a typical day's diet would be for you these days?
Well, in the morning, I might have like one egg. Maybe in the afternoon for lunch, I'll have a sandwich, ham. I don't use mayonnaise anymore. I've eliminated that. I might have apples, carrots, try to plan that portion depending if I'm going to be eating outside or inside. In the evening for dinner, let's see, I might have any kind of meat, potatoes, carrots, maybe hot or cold, cooked or raw, a salad. Really trying to watch my weight, trying to make sure I have the right portion of meals, the right types of foods every night on my plate. So that's what I have.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, Hank. Here's how I'd like to proceed then for the rest of the day. Is we'll go and do your blood work, we'll do your physical exam, and then I think I'd like to have you meet with our dietitian, and then I think it might be worthwhile referring you to our ophthalmologist to have your the back of your eyes checked.
Sure. Well, I've gotten in the good habit and practice of eating good foods. I've had my blood drawn, so I know about that and how to progression through that. Um, I know that over the past 3 months, things have been really good. I've, been enjoying myself. I know that, I've had a little bit of problems with my eyes, so, I'm having to, when I'm trying to read, things might not be clear. I have to push them out further or closer. So I use those drops and then it seems fine.
All right, Hank. Yeah, that's all I have then. If unless you have further concerns, I think I'll see you in 6 months' time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.